Hi, today I would like to talk on how I think we are programmed and living the life programmed. Because what is a program? Program is a thing what gets some data input from outside through the keyboards, microphone, sensor, or whatever, manipulates that data and is giving some kind of output out. And what are we doing? We are taking data from the outside through our five senses. We are manipulating it. We think that we are manipulating it with our intelligence. Sometimes, yes, but most of the time we just react on that data and giving some kind of output. So now a lot of people will not agree with that. But let's start at the beginning when you were born and your name, it's given to you. Your language, what do you speak, it's given to you. After you go in school, a lot of useless data, practically, I think, is given to you. And what are you doing to your life? You are manipulating that limited data, because we don't have all the data, we have just limited data to go through life. And now people will say, yeah, we are not programmed, we are not programs, because we have feelings, we have emotions, and so. But the thing is, I think that's also learned. That's also inputted into us on how to deal with the emotions, how to manipulate emotions in ourselves and everything. So if somebody teach you about emotion, he practically teaches you the emotion. And the best thing, the best example for me is to ask people, when did you last time see a kid crying on a funeral? My answer to that is I didn't. Yeah, sure, there is a possibility that it's hungry or something, so crying, but for the purpose of crying on funerals, and the purpose is sadness because somebody is gone, no, I didn't see it. Because they didn't learn that yet. Nobody gave them that input. That's the same thing about explanation of love or anger or something. Somebody explained that to you, what it is, how to bear with it, what to do with it. And now let's go a little bit further. So now we have some experience in life and we are grown-ups and we think that we are making our own decision 100% and living life like we want it. But the question is, do we? Because we are making decisions basically on data we got from outside. So now look at the mass of people in the world. You got this media, this internet today, so much data can come to you and be inputted in you. And that data is not just a raw data, it's manipulated data that is given to you in the way that somebody wants that you receive that data. And on the way, how did you receive the data and what kind of data did you receive, you make those decisions. And people are so easily manipulated to that, so they think they are making their own decision, their own thinking, their own thoughts about something, but actually they are manipulated through media, through input of data, because data was given to them. So what should they think, how should they react emotionally on that and everything. And when the mass, or let's say collective, is going one way and making decisions and reactions and thinking one way, manipulated by media or something about something. For individual, it's easier to go with collective, with the mass, because it's also pre-programmed in us, like we go with the flock, because it's much harder to go through life if you manage the data by yourself, if you collect a little bit more data than it's inputted by serving you, because media is serving data. If you go a little bit further and search what is not just what is served and what is else out there, you will maybe make a little bit different decision. And then if you make a little bit different decision or a different way of thinking, maybe you will not be accepted by the collective. And there goes fear for most of the people if they are not accepted by society, by collective, because that's why today we have a lot of things that is accepted that shouldn't be accepted, and most of the people are afraid to say what they think, because it's also pre-programmed fear of society rejecting you. So people don't say what they think, or if there's a researched a little bit more data or got a different input of data, they are afraid to say it because of that pre-programmed conditions to be with the flock, with the society, with the collective. Now I would like to say two examples. First for collective programming and from individual programming. For collective programming, the perfect example is that coronavirus and vaccination they made for it. For example, I was working and I was eating with the colleagues on work, and we were talking about vaccination. They're vaccinated, I'm not vaccinated. It's a personal decision for me. Who wants, okay, who don't want, okay. But they were looking at me strange, and I simply asked them, why did you get vaccinated? Yeah, we all need to get vaccinations and so, and that was their explanation. I asked them, can you get that virus if you are vaccinated? Yes, I can, he said. Can you transfer that virus? Yes, I can, he said. Can you get severe, symptoms of that virus? Yes, I can. So I asked him, why did you get vaccinated? It's a perfect example of programming, because through media, the government and everybody programmed the mass, the collective, that is the thing we need to do. And individuals, like I was in that situation, have it hard because the collective is looking strange at them. But this is the perfect example of collective programming. Individual programming, on the other hand, I think it starts at our young age, because example for that would be our reactions on anger or on some things. Because if you react bad when you are young, your parents redirect you, they show you, they say to you, no, this is bad, this is good. If you do something bad, this is good, and you learn it that way. And actually look at your decisions through your life, that reaction. They are based on that, what you have been given when you were at younger age. I think that's a good example of individual programming, because it is programmed in you. If you are doing something on the inputted data that somebody said to you, oh, this is good, this is bad, and you are doing it on that data, you are programmed to do that. On the way that somebody learned you in your young age, that you need to react like that. But of course, there is always a possibility of changing that, because we have the thing called intelligence. This is the difference between program until they made artificial intelligence. There is a possibility of changing that, but most of the people don't change that because they are reacting. They are not using the intelligence, they are reacting. So when you are reacting, you are running on a programmed way, like a program. You are managing data, how somebody teach you. So you get an input, and your program, what they gave you in younger age, is making you to react or to think or to make a decision on that specific way. Anyway, that's my opinion about us and about our lives, and so of course some people disagree, some people we agree, but that's personal decision and everybody can make their own decision. Let's say it's so, after all I said today. But thanks for listening, and until next time, have a great day.